YouTube. So I was gonna do this video like back on Saturday, but then I felt awkward because I was doing it during the day and people were home and people were up, and I normally do videos at this time of night, randomly in the middle of the night, and I'm about to go to bed, and I was like, I should do this because it's not vacation anymore, so I can't stay up really late because I have to babysit in the morning, and I'm kissing ass and try to gain points and get people to like me, so I'm doing other things too, like reading books. Yeah, I covered this book for the thing because it had naked women on the front, and I wanted to be able to take this book with me when I go babysit. I'm so wonderful. It's not a bad book, like it's not bad, it's just odd. All the people in it that are in the current time are naked because all their clothing and shame is gone. It's a weird book. Anyway, focusing. I have a topic. Yay, topic! Okay, what I hate is people have noticed that I'm like really nice, and I don't know why I'm really nice half the time, but I just don't have this thing where a little part of my brain goes, don't be nice, speak your mind, which a lot of times I speak my mind, but then a lot of times I just take that friend role and run with it. The friend role, you know, the thing when you like someone or something like that, and you act like their friend, and they don't have a clue that you like them. It's so fun, you know, how they're like talking to you about stuff, and you're like, oh, that's so great, and they're like, oh, you like reading? Or they say something about reading, and you're like, I love reading, and they're like, have you ever read this book? And I'm like, no, and so then they're like, you have to read it. So, 1 book, 2 books, and another one is coming for me. And in the meantime, I also want to read my book, huge, thick one that I want to read, as well as I'm also reading another huge, thick one, which I don't see in front of me anywhere because it's probably in a pile of books over there. But I don't know why I put myself in these things where I'm just like, oh yeah, I know it's like trying to gain points with them or whatever, but it's like, why don't I just tell you that I like you instead of sucking up, even though they have really good taste in books, like, really, I like these books, I do, but the friend role, it's been bothering me because you all remember when I was talking about that guy I liked, and I keep talking on and off about him because I think I lost my chance, and then I think I have a chance, and then I think I lost my chance. Well, now I have no frickin' clue because I keep resorting to the friend role. Because he was talking about all this stuff, and then I randomly ask if he likes this girl because they've been hanging out a lot, and he always refers to her as just a friend or whatever, and he goes, well, and I'm like, oh, crap, they started with well, he likes her, but he doesn't want to risk their friendship. And I'm like, oh, I've been in that position. It's a dangerous position. And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, well, good luck. Smarter thing to say would have been something along the lines that have been slightly more flirty or forward, of say, like, something like, why wouldn't she like you? You're smart, funny, you're just awesome and very, very attractive. Something like that would have been smart to say. Instead, I go, aw, good luck. Friend role, slightly flirtier. Friend role, slightly flirtier. For some reason, I keep sticking with the friend role, being the nice person. Or he tells me that he has a date, and I say, have fun. Or he says that he's gonna go do something with someone, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. God, what is wrong with me? I'm not like, God. The one positive thing is, I'm getting back to reading again. I love books. I just had this little thing for like a year where I was just not reading, and it was weird because I am a bookworm. I used to read like books this size in like 2 days, which might possibly happen because I was only reading this book for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, and I'm Well, maybe 40 minutes, I don't know. I'm like 50 pages into it. I don't know. I'm getting in there or whatever, but it's just like, I hate this friend rule. And I've been talking to people and they yell at me. And there are people that have yelled at me about this that I don't want them to be right, but they're right. They're like, you realize that if you only act like his friend, he may even like you, but if he thinks you just want to be friends, he's not going to risk it. Well, he just confirmed that he's not going to risk it on this other girl. So, and I'm still don't have his number. Because I keep chickening out of getting it. Because I don't want to scare him off. Yet, I can talk to him for hours online. What the hell is wrong with me? God! And of course, there's that little friend rule. And there's someone else that's like, you need to at least let him know that you're an option. And I'm like, but, I don't want to risk it. And they're like, you should ask him out on a date, and if he rejects you, you don't ever have to speak to me again. How does that solve anything if I don't ever speak to you again? Does that really solve my problems? No, not really. And I wouldn't really be as mad at you as I would be at myself, because I don't think it would be a problem with your advice as much as that I screwed up. So that's not really gonna work. So I'm stuck in this friend role. Stuck. Because I'm scared to risk losing the ability to talk to him or risk looking like an idiot. So I'm stuck here in the friend role, and I'm just like, oh crap. Because he doesn't really know that I like him. I give him small compliments here and there like I would any friend. I'd be like, oh, your new profile picture, it's really cute. I don't say that to most of my friends, but it's not really that flirty. Or I'd be like, ha ha ha, you are so funny. Or, oh my god, brilliant. And I call him brilliant and genius and smart, but it all sounds just like I'm talking normal. What is wrong? But then again, on the other hand, if I was talking to a guy I didn't like and I was doing these things, people would be like, why are you flirting with them? Well, true that if I didn't like them, I probably wouldn't be as freaking out, so I would flirt a little bit more in there. But, seriously, when I'm friendly and nice and I'm talking to a guy that I don't like, then it's considered flirting. But when I'm talking to a guy that I like and I'm being friendly and nice, I'm not being forward enough. Double standard friend rule crap. I hate the friend rule. I really, really do. It's not working for me. Because it's just this perpetual thing of like, I should say something, but I'm just going to take the nice thing and say this instead. And I'm going to shut up now because this is getting really long and I'm just rambling about nothing. Woo! Actually, not nothing. It's really important to me, but you guys are just going to listen to me and be like, wow, she's nuts. I am. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Bye, you guys. Love you. You guys are awesome.